I'm in Revit MEP 2011 and I'm using the tutorial files that go with the 2010 product. The main difference that you would see would be the fact that the 2011 product has this properties dialog, which means that whenever I pick anything in my model at all, I will see the properties of the object that I pick and can make changes. That's different from 2010, which had a type and an instance option for editing data. This is better because it's heads up and you can always see what's going on. So another difference between Revit Architecture and MEP is you'll see that there are a lot more disciplines in the MEP project. And so what it is, is that every view can have a discipline associated with it. If I go down to, say, plumbing design, floor plans, and level 1 plumbing design, if you look at the properties of that particular view, you'll see that down here it's got mechanical as the discipline, whereas if I was up here in the architectural and I look over here, it's got architectural as the discipline. So these let me manage the views by applying some automatic changes. In other words, in the plumbing plan you'll see that the architectural building is kind of halftone, so that I can have it more or less looking like a background to the drawing that I'm about to produce. So the first thing that I want to do in here, I'm just going to collapse the tree in the project browser, is I want to point out how I would go about creating a different pipe type, something that I don't have in my project, like a vent pipe, and I want to go ahead and I want to create one. So if you look under the families here, you'll see that there are it's really like an internal library within the project with different types of objects available to you for you to use. And under the pipe types, which I've got expanded here, I can see that there's a PVC sanitary as standard and a water pipe. Now if I want to make a change, I just double clicked on this one. So what I want to do is I want to come up here and under the type properties I want to say duplicate, so it will make a copy of the PVC sanitary with all of its settings, but I can change the name. So I'm going to call this PVC vent pipe. I changed the name, but I haven't changed the properties. So now I can come down here and I can actually go and apply the values that I want. I'm just referring to my piece of paper here. So I'm going to set the junction to the preferred junction type. I've got these choices and I'm going to make sure it says T. I'm going to go to the T fitting and I can make sure that it says T-vent PVC schedule 40. Change the value there. Tap, I have none, and then there's no choice for me there. Cross fitting, if I go down here, what I'm going to do is pick the T reducing double vent and also schedule 40 DWV. And then so I can set the values that I want for the pipe that I'm creating and then say OK. And if you notice, if you watch the browser on the left, you see that the value is in there now, and I'm ready to work with that whenever I want, or to choose a different type of pipe. I've got these available, and I can either drag and drop from here to draft, or I can go up here and then look in my properties to find the pipe type that I want to draft with.